Jade Cargill is involved in numerous activities both inside and outside of the ring. Thus, we will observe the situation there. We'll also look at Naomi's and The Rock's latest developments. Commencing with all of Jade Cargill's recent developments and happenings, Jade recently finished one of the most vicious and grueling WWE matches. Explains that all started when she was accosted backstage in November. However, sources claim that there's a little the backstage drama and stress that is actually occurring with Jade Cargill recently. Jade Cargill posted a brief promotional video to her social media accounts discussing about approaching all the women demanding respect and acting like they're in love in the locker room. Additionally, Fightful Select asserts that Jade's social media promotion was poorly greeted by the locker room and received a lot of unfavorable remarks from the other females. Additionally, there have been claims that a fight backstage was almost moments away from occurring between Shayna Baszler and Jade Cargill in 2024, according to reports. Backstage, Jade and Shayna got in each other's faces. Considering that Shayna was completely prepared for combat, however, before things were too physical, every member of the backstage crew was able to break everything up. Additionally, there were indications of conflict between Jade and Shayna at the time, even on social media. All of this was happening in June 2024 when Jade Cargill unintentionally fell during a match on the top rope, and then rumors began to circulate. The slip occurred because the ropes were loose and not tight around it. As soon as possible, Shayna posted on Twitter to note that Zoe Stark was properly jumping off these identical loose ropes that same evening without any problems, which was unquestionably Shayna's indirect jab at Jade Cargill. Jade Cecil essentially told Shayna how no in a deleted post in response. Everyone in the building applauds her and Zoe. Hearing that the two women argued with one another backstage because of this tension undoubtedly corresponds with the harsh criticism they were directing at one another on the internet. According to recent accounts, there were further allegations of harassment against other women in the locker room. By the fact that Jade Cargill had a lengthy vacation, a lot of time off around the holidays, and had the opportunity to look into opportunities outside of WWE while on vacation. It is said that the other women also have a problem with that. Thus, a few tales that are essentially piling everything on top of Jade Cargill. Additionally, keep in mind that WWE has been surreptitiously placing in recent months. Several reporters have been given false information. What percentage of the current Jade Cargill news is authentic and how much is fake? Although it's really difficult to say, these are all the stories. These were cranked out for Jade Cargill in a span of 2 days. Could it all be used to prepare a heel turn by Jade Cargill? Jade Cargill seems to be a babyface right now. She is pursuing the person who attacked her backstage without warning. Therefore, it's difficult to see Jade Cargill as the antagonist in this particular tale. However, many fans have been expressing the same sentiment, that there are strong powerhouse heel feelings emanating from Jade Cargill. It's difficult to see someone with her level of strength and influence as a helpless babyface. Thus, the fans might be working on that concept there. It would be intriguing to observe how Jade might appear as a dominant heel worn alone. Additionally, there are essentially already seeds planted for a plot that in the SmackDown locker room, women aren't too fond of Jade Cargill. Just consider the evening of the November attack. After Jade Cargill was attacked, hardly anyone came to her aid. Naomi was the first person there to assist Jade Cargill following the assault, and she is the one who initially carried out the attack. Even so, a well-liked superstar would own the entire locker room encircling the ambulance and demonstrating their solidarity. Jade Cargill only has Bayley, Bianca, and Naomi. Perhaps that is what gives Jade Cargill's character its depth, to the knowledge that nobody in the locker room is interested in her, and it's what motivates her to pursue everyone on her current run. Bianca Belair, Jade's own partner, even swiftly moved on from her and seemed to become happier and more joyful following Jade Cargill's removal. You must thus presume that all of these will be present in the character's head, and who knows, it might eventually result in a significant heel turn. Let's now discuss a fascinating fan hypothesis on The Rock's possible growth of the little group he is organizing since The Rock's comeback at the New Orleans SmackDown. His former boss persona has made a significant comeback. The Rock boasted about his strength and impact outside of the WWE. world as well as his power in Hollywood, the entertainment sector, and the world at large. More than 500 million followers on social media. Simply all of this authority and sway on all levels of the globe, and he was also attempting to explain that to Cody Rhodes. Sell your soul to The Rock, and he has the ability to fulfill any dream. Additionally, we witnessed The Rock flaunt some of the things he was boasting about following Elimination Chamber. Jokes about Travis Scott's attractiveness are common among fans at the Elimination Chamber and inquire as to why he was there. However, it appears that in the world of the plot, that was The Rock's way of defending what he said to Cody Rhodes. He isn't even pretending to be powerful and influential. He brought in one of the most well-known performers in the globe at the moment, Travis Scott, to Elimination Chamber to demonstrate to Cody that he truly possessed this communication channel with the biggest artists in the world and how they could all be his. Thus, it seems that Travis' arrival is relevant to the plot. John Cena later changed his mind and joined The Rock. It further enhances The Rock's appearance as a mastermind. He already had a massive contingency plan in place in case Cody declined. Thus, The Rock is always 20 steps ahead, as he stated in NXT. Fans want to know if The Rock has any new tricks, so they're sticking with the notion that they're constantly ahead. Under his sleeve, are there any further people joining the operation he's organizing here? Additionally, fans are talking about a recently turned heel superstar. That is consistent with The Rock Group's new aim and theme. And Naomi is that person. On a lot of ways, this is a fantastic fit. You refer back to her promo from the March 7th SmackDown episode. And in addition to asserting that she took this action to prevent Jade Cargill from leaking off of Bianca Belair, another significant factor that led Naomi to confess to being the assailant was because of the chances and the fact that she had been overlooked were simply walking past her without giving her any thought. And if someone is capable of turning that around and giving you whatever opportunity you desire for that, it appears that The Rock is your man. Furthermore, Naomi is a member of The Rock's renowned family tree. The Bloodline's family tree was displayed on the big screen by The Rock during last year's. Naomi's name appeared up there as Trinity Fatu during the WrestleMania press conference in Las Vegas. Naomi, who is related to the Fatu family and married Jimmy Uso. Therefore, if Travis Scott and John Cena are receiving opportunities from The Rock, you have to presume that he would be willing to assist a close relative like Naomi as well. Naomi wouldn't even need to be turned into a heel by The Rock. She has already reached that stage as a persona and essentially shares The Rock's character's worldview already. Additionally, Naomi would greatly aid The Rock's overarching goal. The elements of The Rock's strategy are beginning to come together. His goal is to exert influence throughout the company and have his team lead the business and bear the titles. He is counting on John Cena to win the WWE Championship and use him to further his goals. Additionally, Naomi's role is there if The Rock wishes to have influence in the women's division as well. Naomi is prepared to go to any lengths because she hasn't had a WWE World title in 8 years. Furthermore, if Naomi decides to join The Rock and engages in all of these immoral and wicked activities, you have to wonder how Jimmy Uso, Naomi's husband, will react to the news. Given that his own wife had given her soul to The Rock, how would he respond to this? Will Jimmy Uso seek assistance from Roman Reigns? Will it ultimately result in Roman Reigns and The Rock's tensions rising again? Naomi recently stated that she would like to be a part of the Bloodline's plot. Therefore, this could be a means of tying everything together and positioning her as the focal point of the selection. Once more, between the new faction and operation of The Rock and the original Bloodline, there is undoubtedly a great deal of potential for some really amazing things there. However, what do you think of the stories from today? Please leave a comment below and remember to subscribe with all alerts enabled. And if you liked it, drop a like. I appreciate you everyone watching.